Hi students, so as you know, we started addition, particularly the introduction section where we are making sure that you will learn how to count on properly, right? Counting on is important so that you will be able to move into another aspect of addition that may be a little bit more difficult. It's really important that you make sure that you understand exactly what needs to happen when you are counting on. So let's start with something that's a little bit more simple, and we'll break it down step by step to make sure that you understand. So let's put in some numbers. The first number that I'm thinking about is 485 plus 2. 485 plus 2. Alright, so now that we have the number, what we are going to do is we are going to go over where we are going to show our working. We must label the columns. So I'm going to make sure that I have my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. This is where I'm going to start to show my working and show everybody that I know exactly what I'm doing. So after we have our sum and then we have labeled the column with the hundred, tens, and ones, we are going to begin to put our numbers into the place value chart. So the first number that we are going to send across is 485, and I'm going to make sure that all of my numbers line up with their columns. They should try to be directly below. This makes sure that your work is organized, that your work looks neat and tidy. And to be very honest, when you start to work, when everything is organized, it makes everything so much easier. So I have my 485, and then I'm gonna get my plus, because we must make sure that everybody knows that we are doing addition, and then we are going to carry over the 2 as well. Right, so after we do this, we are going to check back to make sure that what we have outside horizontally, which means going across, is the same thing that we have on the other side vertically, which is up and down. So 485 plus 2. So we know for sure that the numbers that we have outside are correct. And of course, we're going to put in, sorry about that, of course, we are going to put in our equal sign. This is where our answers are going to go. Alright, so now we're going to begin. You always start with the ones column. There are 2 numbers in the ones column, 5 and 2. These are the steps. Pay attention. This number with the smaller value goes on your fingers, and the number with the bigger or larger value goes behind your back. When you put the number that has the bigger value behind your back, you have to call its name. And the numbers that go on your fingers, well, you will be able to show. So we start with the ones column where we have 5 and 2. 5 is the bigger number. He will get thrown behind or back. 5 is the number that has the larger value. He would go behind or back. We will say 5. And of course, the smaller number, with the number with the smaller value, which is 2, will go on our finger. So this is the action. 5. And then you bring back your 2 fingers and you begin to count. So we are going, I'll show you, you are counting on after 5. So you are saying 5, 6, 7. One more time. 5, 6, 7. It's always best for the majority of you to use your left hand when you are putting up numbers until you get numbers more than 5, so that when you do the action, you can write it at once, right? To make sure that you don't forget the answer. So we're going again. 5, 6, 7. So we would have figured out the ones column. In the ones column, we will get the number 7. So 7 goes into the ones column, and if you notice, I'm making sure that my numbers line up with each other. The 8 is not added to anything. There's nothing to add the 8, so we can bring him down. As well as the 4. The 4 is also doesn't have anything to be added to it. It's the same as the 8. So we are also going to bring down the 4 as well. So I'll bring down the 4. Well, we'll do the 8 first. So the 8 comes straight down. The 8 comes straight down, and then the 4 as well is also going to come straight down. Alright, so we have 487. The 8 is actually supposed to be black. So just give me a second and let me change it to black so that there's no confusion. So the 8 will also be brought down, as I said before. Let me make sure. Alright, so we have 487. And when I come back to write my answer outside as we are supposed to do, I'm going to make sure that I have the same numbers. So I had 487 inside where I was doing the working. I'm going to come back outside now and make sure that I have 487. Let's try another one. Gonna try another one just to see how it goes. And then we are going to move on to something just a little bit more difficult. Alright, so we are going 334 plus 5 equals. We know the drill. We are taking the 334, which is 334. 334. And we are also going to put in the 5. Right. So first thing, I want to make sure your numbers are lining up under the columns that they are supposed to be, and then we can proceed. So now we are starting in the ones column and we are adding 5 and 4. 5 has the larger value. 5 has the larger value. 5 goes behind our back. 4 goes on our fingers. So we go in again. 5. And then we start to count. We're counting on from 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time for anybody that didn't get it. 5. We throw away the bigger number. We throw away the number with the larger value. And we want to start to practice saying that. We don't want to necessarily say the bigger number. We mean the number with the larger value. Smaller number, it's actually supposed to be the number with the smaller value. So we go in 5. And we bring back our 4 fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we know that the answer for this section in the ones column is in fact 9. And then when you look at it again, you will see that this 3 can come down, and the other 3 can also come down. So we'll bring down this 3 here. Right, this 3 will come down, and the other 3 will also come down because there's nothing for it to be added to. There's just a space. So it will count as like if you had 0, and you will bring them right down. So we'll check our answer, 339. And when I come outside, I'm going to ensure that I wrote back 339. Alright, so you must have the actions. The number with the larger value gets thrown behind your back. The number with the lesser or smaller value goes on your fingers. What you can do is look for the number with the smaller value and put up your fingers one time. So when you get to throw away, watch. When you get to throw away, like how we had 4, I already had 4 fingers up when I threw it away. So when I said, look at it, when I said 5, I already come back and I could continue 6, 7, 8, 9 because I already had up the 4 fingers. Alright, so now we're going to move on to something that is a little bit more ticklish, so make sure and pay attention. I know I love to say that the work easy, and I know that you all are so smart, so I'm expecting you all to get this as quickly as you would have gotten the first one. Alright, so let's try another number. Let's try another number. I'm going to put back my equal sign one time so that we can ensure that everything is neat and tidy and looking good. Okay, so we're going to try another number. 802 plus 13 is equal to something. We know the drill. We go back into the place value chart and we begin to put in our letters. 802 and 13. And I am so happy from doing the place value that you would have already known how to put these numbers correctly in the place value chart. Excellent job. I think that's really, really impressive for you all. Alright, so we're looking. Out of these two numbers, 2 has the smaller value, so I know 2 is going on my fingers. And 3 has the larger value, so I know 3 is getting thrown behind my back. Again, watch. I already had up the 2 fingers, eh? My 2 fingers didn't move. I'm still doing the 2 fingers. Alright, so we are going 3, 4, 5. We are counting on from 3, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we know that 5 goes below here. And we are going to add 1 and 0. So it's getting a little bit tricky. But remember what you did before. The number with the smaller value goes on your fingers, and the number with the larger value gets thrown behind your back. So 0 has the smaller value. We put up 0 fingers, and 1 gets thrown behind our back. So we go 1. There's nothing to count. You are still on 1. 1. There's nothing to count. You are still on 1. So your answer below here becomes 1. After we do the ones column and then we conquer the tens column, we are going to move on to the hundreds column. While we look at the hundreds column, there is nothing there. There is no addition to be done. So we can simply bring down the 8. And there we have our answer. 815, which is written as 815. So I'm going to come back outside and I'm going to check to see that I have 815. Alright, so here we are with our answers. I think that we can try maybe 2 more. So let's go a little quicker now. Let's see if you all can grasp this thing a little quicker now. Alright, so let me try one more and then I'll leave you all up to your bookwork to see if you all will be able to pull it off, right? So let's try one more. 714 plus 55. Again, we go over and we start to put in our numbers. We're going to ensure that the numbers that we are putting in are lined up with the working column, and then we are going to begin to do our addition. Alright, so we're going again now. We are going to look at the ones column where there is 5 and 4. 4 is the number that has the lesser value, so 4 goes on our fingers. And 5 is the number that has the larger value, so 5 will be thrown away. So I'm going again. 5. Look at it. 5. And I have my 4 fingers. I'm ready to count on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then same thing again. 5 is the number with the larger value. 1 is the number with the smaller value. So we put up 1 finger and we go 5, 6, and then we bring down the 7. So answer is 769. So open your books and head up. As a matter of fact, you know what? You don't have to open your books and head up. In your Exploring Mathematics are some sums that are really similar to this one. Check the Google Classroom for an update as your bookwork will now be posted. Bye.